were founded in 1998 by Ian Sim. I joined him very soon after that in 1999. We had both worked together as environmental consultants. And we had the idea that companies that were solving environmental problems would be well positioned to deliver superior returns over the long term. And that really led to the genesis of Impact's environmental markets in 2002 and our thesis around environmental markets. So today, Impact is a global fund management business with a very strong equities business, also a growing fixed income franchise, and we also, since 2005, have private equity strategies as well, focused on environmental infrastructure. As Impact has moved from an exclusive focus on environmental markets into broader core sustainability strategies, we've maintained the same consistent research platform. So investors in Impact's environmental markets will benefit from a global platform of over 60 portfolio managers, sustainability specialists, research analysts.
So I joined in August 2000, so really at the start of the asset management business. My observation is when we first started, it was the kind of germ of an idea. We'd identified the growth potential of environmental markets, but it was quite early days. We had 250 companies. It was quite dominated by alternative energy names. So it was quite, it's a strong thesis, but early days in the realization of it. 22 years later, we've seen explosive growth in environmental markets. They're much more mainstream. From an investment perspective, it's become a really compelling but well-established group of markets we can invest in.
I think I would echo what John said. So, I joined 10 years ago, and even in the past 10 years, we definitely have seen opportunities around environmental markets coming up in sectors that traditionally were not there. So maybe it used to be more about renewable energy, for example, or about water. And now we are finding companies in new sectors as sort of other parts of the economy are starting to deal with managing their environmental footprint and the impact they have on the environment. I think something that is different is that we do our own analysis internally and it's not outsourced to another team.
It helps you get a good feeling for the character of a business. It's a slightly different perspective on a company's nature, if you like, and it tells you something different, which is, it's always interesting from a research perspective. And I'd say over time, it's been very helpful in identifying risks that have been emerging, and it has been a tipping factor in some decisions. Impact's edge is threefold. One, it's in focus. So this is all we do all day, every day, is look at opportunities around the transition to a more sustainable global economy. Secondly, it's around length of track record. We've been doing this for 25 years. We have been through a few cycles, and I think that does make a difference in how you cope in different market conditions. And then the final point is scale, with 40 billion sterling of assets under management. There are not many places where you can go to focus on this area. Everyone's got a real passion for investment within these areas of environment. We're very proud of the team that we've assembled over time.
What's been critical is to establish a global platform of research across all the main sectors, all the main environmental sectors, all the main regions, investing in, as you've heard, quite a wide variety of strategies. But what unites everybody having those conversations is they share that mission, that focus on understanding the transition to a more sustainable economy.